What is up, guys? We're back here in Clash Royale. It's Rage God, your main boy. You already know what it is. So today we are at 550 trophies because I was playing while I was not recording, and I also went up a level. I'm level 3 now because I upgraded some cards. As you can see, I upgraded the spear goblins, the giant, and the archers, and the knight to level 2, and the bomber to level 2. So today we're gonna be opening. We're not gonna be opening it. Right now. I'm gonna open the chest so we can have an open slot, so we won't have to miss a chest. So we're gonna open it. We're gonna go through that quick. Open the free chest. Gonna go through that quick, and let's start unlocking one. So today I'm gonna change up my deck because I've been facing a lot of witches and they be beating my ass all the freaking time. So I'm gonna get the mini P.E.K.K.A in here. I'm gonna switch it for the knight, and we're gonna upgrade it, and now let's get into some battles. So first battle of the video, guys. We're against Diego 101 from Pikachu. We're gonna start a Musketeer in the back as soon as we hit 10 elixir, or we're gonna place it down to counter that baby dragon. So we're gonna get some archers too to help out, and then hopefully we could get a giant in the front. We're not gonna put a giant in the front because he's just lightning that, and we're gonna reset and put our. He just missed those arrows, so we're gonna send in a skeleton army to apply some pressure and see what he does. Hopefully those skeletons get to the tower. They're not gonna get to the tower. They're gonna be countered by his skeleton army, and now we're gonna place our giant in the back so we can have this little push. So we can have a push, and he just fireballed that, and I think that was just a wasted fireball because the giant's not gonna take that much damage, and the tower is just gonna not take that much damage either. So now we're gonna build up this big push. We're gonna send the mini pick on the other side because I don't think he has anything to counter that. And that mini pick is gonna get to the tower and is gonna do some great damage there. And now we're gonna put some. Oh, never mind. We're not gonna put archers because that baby dragon just died. I thought it was not gonna die. So now we're gonna arrow his skeleton army, and we are going to put a giant in the back once we hit 10 elixir. And you see, told you I was facing a lot of witches, and that's why I got the mini Pega so I can counter that. But I don't have the mini Pega right now, so we're gonna just put a bomber. Hopefully take that out with the goblins and go and take that tower down. So now we're gonna put a musketeer in the back, and he fireballed the tower. I don't know why he did that. That was just a waste of a fireball. Now we're gonna send the mini pick on the other side and take that tower down. Oh, he left the match. So we're gonna try to get this 3 crown real quick, and I'm gonna place a giant in the middle of the base, and there's a 3 crown. So as y'all know, we're gonna get a silver chest. Oh, we got a magical chest. Nice. First magical chest of the channel, guys. We're making history today. So looks like we're not gonna be able to start unlocking that. So let's get into another battle. So we're against Bad Bunny from EC Top. He's at 562 trophies. So now let's start our push by placing a giant in the back. Then let's get some archers, and then we're gonna place a mini P.E.K.K.A of our own to counter that bomber, and then we could put our skeleton army hopefully. And I don't think we're gonna need the skeleton army because those archers gonna clean up that. And that was a good counter for his push. Now let's get a bomber in the back with a musketeer, and we're gonna put a giant on the bridge. And now we're gonna try to get some archers down. We're gonna get a skeleton army instead. Now we're gonna arrow all that. And now let's get a skeleton army down to protect that musketeer and take out that mini P.E.K.K.A. and the his musketeer. And now hopefully we get some hits on his tower with that musketeer. We're not gonna be able to get any hits because of those goblins. So now let's. He's saying good game, and I don't know why. We just started the freaking battle. So now let's put some archers in the back. Let's get a mini P.E.K.K.A. to kill his giant, and let's fireball that. Dang it, I think the freaking bombers. No, we got the bomber. I thought he was out of range of that fireball, but I was wrong, and we we got him. We killed him. So now let's start a giant in the middle of the base, and let's get a skeleton army down to kill that mini P.E.K.K.A. and that knight. Now let's get a bomber down. Let's get a musketeer down, and man, this thing's freaking lagging. I hate when that freaking happens. And now we're gonna get some archers in the back to kill that knight. Then we're gonna get a mini P.E.K.K.A. to help out with that knight, and now we're gonna get a skeleton army to kill all that. And let's get a giant on the bridge. Let's get some arrows down to kill his skeleton army. And now let's get a let's get a let's get some archers in the back. Let's reset, and now we're gonna get a bomber to help that those archers out. And now we're gonna get a mini P.E.K.K.A. on the giant so he can kill it. And now we're gonna have to put our skeleton army down to counter his skeleton army on the right. And now we're gonna get a giant in front of all of that. We're gonna fireball that musketeer and those goblins. And I think that's no, that's not gonna be a good game. So now let's get some archers to kill the knight and that mini P.E.K.K.A. I'm gonna have to get a bomber in the back to kill that skeleton army and knight. And let's get a musketeer, and then let's get a giant in the front, on the bridge, in front of the musketeer and the bomber. Now let's get a fireball to kill that musketeer, and let's get a mini P.E.K.K.A. to kill that giant. Now let's arrow that, and let's try to cycle back to our fireball, so we can take out his tower. I don't think it's gonna be enough time, guys. So this is gonna be another time in our channel. My goodness. We almost had that, guys. We just needed one fireball, and that would have been game. So now let's get right to it. Let's get to the last and final battle of this episode, guys. So we are against the man again. Some Asian letters. I really can't read that. And let's get a bomber on the back, and then let's get some the skeleton army to count his prince and those skeletons. Now let's get a musketeer and some art and a mini P.E.K.K.A. in the front, so it can be like a mini tank. And so maybe hopefully he gets to the tower. I don't think he's gonna get to the tower because of those minions. And I'm not really surprised about the minions because I already fought some minions before. And that first time I fought them, I was really surprised. I was like, "What? How did he get minions?" That and he's level 3. He's like, I was like, What is going on?" So I had to. I'm gonna fireball that and get some tower damage and some kill those goblins, and hopefully, and we're probably gonna take out the tower. And there it is, first tower down. And as I was saying, I'm not really surprised right now of those minions because I already fought them before, and I want to get higher up so I can get them too. And we're not gonna be dropping because we're not that noobs. I do watch some other YouTubers, and we're gonna arrow that skeleton army, and we're gonna send our skeleton army to counter that prince. And he's not letting us make our push on that right tower. So we're gonna have to wait to double the elixir time to get a giant in the back and create this big push to take that tower on the right. So we're gonna leave those goblins by themselves because I don't think they're gonna do that much damage. So we're gonna put a giant down, and then we're gonna put some archers in the middle, and hopefully that takes everything out, including those minions. So now we're gonna get a musketeer in the back to get ourselves a big push. Now we're gonna put a bomber down. Now we need to get a skeleton army to counter his prince over there. We're gonna get another giant in the middle of the base, guys. Two giants down, a bomber and a musketeer. Now let's get some archers down to take those minions out. And now let's get another musketeer, and let's get another bomber on his side of the base, on his base, and that's gonna be a 3 crown. So that's another 3 crown for our chest, for our crown chest, and we didn't get any chest because we already have our chest slots full, and we'll be right back. So there they are, the 3 crowns for our crown chest, and now we are at 608 trophies. So let's see how many trophies we need to get to the next arena. We need 800 trophies to get to Barbarian Bowl. So we're like 200, like 192 trophies away or something from getting to Barbarian Bowl. And thank you for watching, guys. Please subscribe if you're new. Comment down below what you want me to put up, what type of decks you want me to use, and till